All right.
All right. We are live. Thank you for tuning in. Let me help you, a loved one or friend, find your vegan soul through food, people, events, and culture. We are going to Africa today. Our goal is to unite African women identified vegan activists and build a stronger women led vegan network across the mother continent. Our guest today is going to lead the way. Welcome, Virginia Ruguru. How are we doing today, Virginia?
Wow. Thank you so much, Naijha. It is a pleasure once again to be Naijha Speaks. And hi, everybody that is listening to me from wherever part of the world you are. I can only use a Swahili word to tell you karibu sana, which means welcome. Thank you, Naijha.
No problem. Well, let's get right into it. What is the Thrive Africa Vegan Women's Initiative? Tell us about it.
Before I go to what it is, let me start with a little bit, just a background information of the power of the African woman. The African woman is known to be the best nurturer. She's known for nurturing purposes. And you should know that the African woman is at the heart of every restoration project. The African woman is the one who understands what is food security, what is environmental management, and therefore she is the key pillar against poverty in Africa. Now, what are the emerging issues in Africa today? We are all hearing about the climate crisis. It is also affecting Africa, and therefore climate crisis is a threat to our livelihoods, to the rural livelihoods. It is, you have also had another emerging issue in Africa is about the food crisis, the change in the eating habits. All right. We have also heard about lifestyle diseases. We have also heard about factory farming in Africa. And therefore, this brings me now to why the African woman is at the heart of poverty eradication. And therefore, the African Vegan Women Initiative is a capacity building program to help women to thrive in advocacy, that they may have successful campaigns to eradicate all those emerging issues that I have mentioned of. So for effective advocacy, that is why we have the African Vegan Women Initiative, capacity building, mentoring. Thank you, Naijha. I hope I've answered the question.
Yes, yes, yes. So talk about the climate of the African women right now in Africa, because I hear a lot of different things. So can you talk about what that climate is? Like what how are they treated in the continent?
If I'm getting you well about the climate crisis, we have heard what is happening to about greenhouse emission, greenhouse gases, and what have you. Now, you know that livestock production is at the heart of Africa. It is actually the mainstay of our economy. But what is happening to most of the economies in Africa? Livestock farming and methane gas emission go together. So the more we have livestock farming, then the methane gas emissions, then what is happening to what is happening to the atmosphere? The greenhouse gases and then the global effect. So, and who is being affected then? It is the woman and her nurturing role. She is at the farm. If we have drought, what happens? The woman cannot feed her family. We cannot feed our communities. That is what I talk about the climate crisis.
Thank you, Virginia. Who is behind this initiative? Who are your major players that are working with you to put this together? Like, what is the birth of this initiative?
First of all, I have mentioned the name Thrive Africa. Now, Thrive Africa is a program of Thrive Philanthropy. So Thrive Philanthropy is our mother organization. That is the stakeholder, our mother of Thrive Philanthropy. That is why we are here. Vegan Women Initiative is a program for Thrive Africa. Number two, another key stakeholder is the African woman advocates, which women who are addressing issues of food security, women in the nutrition and diet domain, women in the vegan movement or plant-based diet movement. All this are the stakeholders. And of course, as a woman, you should be passionate in the areas that I've mentioned.
Virginia, how are the women how are the women getting together in this initiative? Talk us through what the expectation is, what the flow is. I have the website up right now.
Very nice. First of all, we have a website. If we are encouraging every woman in the areas of food security, nutrition, environmental management, vegan movement to join. And how can you participate? You can participate by going to Thrive Philanthropy website. Then you'll be taken to the Thrive Africa website, and you will see the Africa Vegan Women Initiative. Just click on the registration button, and you will be taken straight to, after you register, you become a member, and then you will have the opportunity to join our WhatsApp platform, which is a community of passionate women where we exchange our experiences, we advise one another in the area of veganism and or strong plant-based diet or movement. So you can become a part of our community if you're interested out there.
When is it starting, and where? This is predominantly online. I'm looking at the webinars that you have. Yes. Can you talk about this? So when is it starting, and is it all online? Is there any face-to-face meeting? So if you can explain that.
Very well. Our mother organization, Thrive Philanthropy, has been there for the last 4 years. So from last year, of course, as Thrive Africa, the African Women Initiative has been there. But in this year, May, we kick-started the organization again. And what happens is that we have a series of activities. I talked about capacity building. That is the agenda of this Women's Initiative. So we have a series of webinars coming up. And if you have checked on the website, the first webinar is taking place this month on the 29th of August, and it's a webinar that is titled Empowering Vegan Women's Leadership, the journey from self-awareness to effective advocacy. And it will have a resourceful guest speaker called Dominic Said, and it is about self-awareness. You know what, we are saying that women are so busy. We are so busy thriving or helping our communities develop, but we we forget sometimes to take care of ourselves. So this is a self-awareness workshop. It will teach us how to pause, how to breathe, emotional intelligence to make us effective vegan advocates within our community. And by the way, this time we are inviting every woman from the globe. We are opening it up for every plant-based advocate from the globe to join us, and the details are there on the webinar. Just go to on our website. Just go to our website and you will see the link. Just register, and we are looking forward to see you on the 29th of August 2024.
I love it, and I love Dominique. She's really, really, really good, and it's very important, the self-care of the women. And then you have strengthening partnerships in vegan advocacy for women on September 19th. And then I see October 3rd, they're crafting compelling stories for effective advocacy communication, empowering women in advocacy. And then October 17th, you're empowering women leaders, leveraging the health benefits of plant-based diets for advocacy. I love it. And then the last one closing out is October 31st, planning successful events. Yes, overcoming cultural challenges in African women advocacy for women. There's a case of this is incredible, Virginia. It is. I am so excited. And again, you're saying this is open to anybody globally or just on the continent? How do women register and participate, and is it a selective process?
Let me just clarify. The first webinar is actually open to every plant-based advocate woman globally. The first webinar. This is our inaugural webinar, and therefore we are welcome. You know, women are friendly, so we are welcome, and we are opening our doors to other women in across the globe. But the others are just for the African woman. And before we close, I just want to say one thing. Now, research has been done, I think, by the Harvard Business Review, which indicates the thriving of African enterprises. And research has shown that only 20% of them survive after takeoff. Why is it so? And that is why we have the African Vegan Women Initiative, that mentorship program, giving an opportunity to Africans, to women to network, is a tested theory that when we utilize best practices such as mentoring, okay, not just giving women grants, but also taking them, incubating their initiatives, then the success rate of women initiatives is 100%. That is why we are a capacity building mentorship program for women in Africa.
I love it. I love it. Hey, my friends that are deeply connected on the mother continent, and I know lots of folks in Baltimore and the surrounding areas, whether it's Ghana, Uganda, Tanzania, Zimbabwe, all the countries on the continent, you need to get your women to register and participate. This is a movement. Africa is going vegan. I'm going to have someone on in the next couple of weeks to talk about the Africa Vegan Restaurant Week. There's so much stuff going on. In Virginia, I posted a link to the previous interview we did about the vegan advocacy that's taking place in Africa. So I'm hoping people will watch that and get to learn more about what you do. Where can we best connect with you directly, Virginia? And are there any other initiatives that you're working on yourself?
Yes, as Virginia, I have my own initiative that promotes plant-based advocacy in Kenya, in my country, Kenya. And actually, this was my launching pad in the veganism movement as myself, Virginia, because this is an area where I'm passionate about promoting indigenous vegetables and plant-based diets here back home in Kenya. And therefore, this was a stepping stone where I felt that my experiences actually in this environment of nonprofits, I could bring it to the African Vegan Women Initiative as an experienced leader in the nonprofit world, and also in my own initiative to share the best practices with other women so that we can thrive as an African nation, to improve livelihoods and take care of the emerging issues that I've just mentioned about.
Yes, I'm so happy to be connected with the Thrive Philanthropy and the Thrive Africa movement. It is incredible and great to see, and I'm just happy to be here and be supportive and offer my platform for you to share and tell your story. What else do you want to say before I transition on to what's happening here in Maryland with Vegan Restaurant Month?
Wow. That is, we also have a restaurant week, and I believe Naijha will give an opportunity to another staff from Thrive Philanthropy, Thrive Africa, to come and talk about the Thrive Africa Vegan Restaurant Week in greater details. But that's another program coming up. You can see we are all ready for it. Me personally, as Torch Initiatives, a program that is supported, by the way, by Thrive Philanthropy. So we are geared up to this event back home here, and it's taking place all over Africa. And therefore, this, like I said, somebody else, one of our senior coordinators, I believe, will be coming here to talk more about it.
What's the deadline to sign up for the Africa Vegan Women's Initiative? Because they can register now.
The African Vegan Women Initiative, there is no deadline. just go to our website, register anytime, and you're welcome. We need to see you in our platform. We need to talk. So welcome, every woman listening to me.
I appreciate you, Virginia. Until we connect again, thank you for coming on. Folks, you are tuning in to Naijha Speaks. Please subscribe, like, share, and comment. Follow me at Naijha Speaks _Vegan Soul on Instagram and Naijha Speaks on Facebook. Support the Black Veg Society. We are meeting people where they are on their journey towards holistic health, veganism, and the plant-based diet, and we need your support. Naijha Speaks is one of the projects of the Black Veg Society, and I wanted to show you that Maryland Vegan Restaurant Month is one of them, and it is taking place right now. We are in the middle of the month, and we have a ton of special events lined up. You can book your stay at Lord Baltimore Hotel, one of our partner hotel organizations right here in Baltimore, that is near many of the tourist attractions. We also have an upcoming all-you-can-eat game night at Sisu Vegan, August 17th. That's this Saturday. So you want to go to mdveganeats.com to register to attend this all-you-can-eat game night. I've had Sisu Vegan, and the food is incredibly delicious. Then on August 24th, we have the Vegan Day Party hosted by Baltimore's own Diva Yogi. You have to wear all green, and this is taking place at the Manor Saturday, August 24th from 3 to 7. And then we're going to close out the Vegan Restaurant Month with a vegan restaurant meetup at Urban Life Center hosted by Black Veg Society. I will be doing a demo and introducing a special guest, Maritza Cortez, who will be presenting on vegan advocacy from an animal rights lens. Here are the participating restaurants. Please, there's so many different cuisines and restaurants to choose from. We're having an incredible time. I spent time at Sweet 27, Mama Coco's. I'm just throwing out the places I've been to so far. Of course, I eat at the Land of Kush and not a lot. Royal Moss did a pop-up at the Land of Kush. The Great Sea Moss was incredible. And we had Imperfect Vegan here as well at the Land of Kush. And the cookies were amazing, and they will be back in another couple of weeks. So please go to mdveganeats.com and support the participating restaurants. I will be at the Manor Green Party, so looking forward to that. This weekend, I am going to be at Black Veg Fest. Got to give them a plug. Let me bring that up. Black Veg Fest is taking place in Brooklyn this Saturday, and yes, I will be there. Let me bring that page up. They're doing a lot of stuff out in Brooklyn. Let me share that. Yeah, this is festival time. This is vegan restaurant time. There's just so much stuff going on. Hey, Saturday, August 17th, please go out to Brooklyn to the Black Veg Fest. There's going to be cooking demos. There's going to be lectures. There is so much going on. You can go to blackvegfest.com for more information on that. That is this Saturday in Brooklyn from 12 to 7, Lincoln Terrace Park. So you're going to want to be there. Look at that. Awesome. So make sure, I hope to see you out there. And then on that note, I'm going to close out with a commercial. Whatever you decide to do this weekend or for the next rest of the month, please be well, be safe, and stay blessed.
Meeting you where you are. The meaning behind the slogan is that we meet the community where they are, on their journey towards holistic health, a plant-based lifestyle, and veganism, whether it's physically, mentally, emotionally, or spiritually. We do this through people, food, events, and culture. Our 6 pillars are earth, eating, education, empowerment, enlightenment, and events. We are Black Veg Society.